TV movies oh so bright. Join us for a blast tonight. Sister and brother rocking the flow, sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture fun fix to fix. Pop Culture Kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone. Pop Culture Kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone.
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture with Kathy and Kenny, the Pop Culture Kids.
Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Kids, coming to you from the North and South.
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture with Kathy and Kenny, the Pop Culture Kids.
I don't know what's going on.
My stream deck ain't stream decking. I don't know why the delay. Never had the delay before, but we got the delay now, so we just got a deal. We got a deal.
It is what it is, what it is.
It is what it is. Hello and welcome to the show. It is Pop Culture Kids, where we talk all things pop culture on a Sunday night. Tonight we're talking Sid and Marty Krofft, and I got to tell you, I'll just go with whatever information you have because it's not my jam. But hey, I guess it's a part of nostalgia and a part of.
But you did watch HR Puppet and stuff. You did watch the Banana Splits.
But they were all kind of creepy. But that's just me.
They were creepy. What do you mean they were creepy? They weren't creepy.
They were creepy. Basically, they creeped me out. So
They were fun.
just
All right,
shouting
well,
out
you know
and saying
what? We're gonna
hello
talk-
to the
we're gonna-
folks hanging out in the pop culture world. Cousin Lisa, good evening. We are doing well. Hope you are well as well. Another night, good night. To be here, to be doing the show, to be doing all the things.
Yes, it is great to be here. It's great to be here. How was your week, Kathy?
Week was good. Week was good. Got to drive a school bus for an hour. We took about 280 of our 540 kids to celebrate the kids who didn't get in trouble, who had good attendance, and also were able to pass all their classes. They got to go to this place called Bose, where there was bowling and laser tag and mini golf
Nice.
and arcades and all that kind of fun stuff, pizza and drinks and stuff. So pretty
See,
cool
I would have
week.
took off and drove
And
down.
my
Pretty chaperone.
contractor actually came by on Thursday, so
Uh-oh. What's the
it
update?
looked, huh? Well, at
What's the
least,
update?
well, no update, just waiting on the insurance money, but at least he has the he's able to take some measurements, get an idea what he needs to do to get all my rooms back as normal. And then I have to deal with the pack out people to bring all my crap back. So, yeah, so hopefully I won't be living in an empty house for much longer. I'm hoping by the end of May I'll be whole again. It's been well over, it's like 41 days.
Yeah, because I'm coming in August.
Okay. So
I need to
hopefully,
be comfortable, so everything needs to be done by August by the time I come.
well, hopefully, it will be there. Um, but unfortunately, you probably have to sleep on an air mattress because I only have 2 bedroom sets. I have my bedroom, which your parents will be using, and then I have the spare bedroom. And when they're here, I'll probably be in the spare bedroom. So,
I'm a house guest though. Don't I get the spare bedroom and you get the you get the air mattress?
who this?
Wait a minute. Time out. I'm a guest though. Well, don't
Okay,
you get the air mattress since I'm a guest?
okay.
The
The
last time
show
I
moves
came,
on,
I had
and
to pay.
as the show
I-
moves on,
Wow. I feel a certain kind of way about this, man. I really do. That's
so Lisa,
that's
yeah, when
cold
you
blood. You
come,
know
you'll
what?
get the guest room.
I'm gonna tell a quick story. You know what that's like? That's like your parents making me get an iPhone so they can keep track of me and so we can text back and forth because they have iPhones. And I get an iPhone and they go out to eat and they don't even text me to tell me and ask me if I want a plate to bring home for myself. Oh, we forgot all about you. Well, I got this phone, like text me and ask me. We didn't know you was coming home. So y'all go to Texas Roadhouse and I'm eating a ham and cheese sandwich.
Ham and cheese sandwich. That is so sad. Anyway, we're moving on with the show. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out.
Oh yeah, now we
Oh,
move now. Now we're moving on.
we are moving on to our next feature, which is
It's time for pop culture news with the Pop Culture Kids, Kathy and Kenny.
alrighty in pop culture news. And for some
We don't have
reason,
much in pop culture news today. I do have
I
that.
added an item. Did you add any more items?
No, I didn't add any more items because the topic we're talking about is so large that I'm glad we don't have a lot of news, so we can hit everything and we don't have to rush through our topic. But one of the things about culture news, they're remaking and they're making it into a movie, and they're doing Murder She Wrote. The movie should come out in 2028. And it's based on TV show Murder She Wrote. That starred Angela Lansbury as what was her name in the show?
Jessica Fletcher.
Jessica Fletcher. And the play, since Angela Lansbury is deceased and if she was still alive, she'd be too old to do it probably anyway. They cast someone new to play Jessica Fletcher, and that someone new, I'm having a hard time with it. I had to see it to believe it. Is Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I
Jamie Lee Curtis is a good actress. However, I'm not seeing it.
you're not
I
seeing
want
it?
somebody with a British accent to play Jessica Fletcher. Someone who looks like they could be someone's auntie. Someone not quite old as Jamie Lee Curtis, because your mother thinks she'd be too old. Not quite as old as Jamie Lee Curtis, but someone in like the 40s, 50-ish kind of thing where they
I
can,
don't. I think No, I think
I don't know if
Jamie
Jamie
Lee
I don't know if
Curtis is old would be old enough. I think she would be a good, Jessica Fletcher.
you think?
I think. I'm all for it.
Mm,
Murder
I
She
don't
Rewrote, I called it.
no, I don't
You don't see it?
I don't see it. You know what I think might do a good job at being, Jessica Fletcher?
Who?
Um, I'm trying to think of this actress's name.
Such a good job that we don't even know her.
Because I know she's English and she's a little older. Because you need someone a little older. She can't be too young to be Jessica Fletcher. Because
Emma
I think
Thompson?
that would be better.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mind Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't know. She was good in Trading Places.
I don't know. I did add
I'm
a
trying to think
news
what movie I
item.
really liked her in besides Trading Places.
Mhm. I went ahead and added a news item. I hope you don't mind.
I do not mind at all because I want to hear what you got. I want to hear your take on this, and I want to tell you why I'm not going to go see this movie.
Why are you gonna be hating on
I'm
Michael?
hating on it already. I'm not hating on Michael.
But you know what? And here's what I say for this movie, and this is just my take on this movie, is to go see it and go see it in a theater, unlike you're seeing me now in a blank space. But I would say go see it in the theater because that's part of the fun of it. Getting to like sing along with everybody. The soundtrack is killer. When I went to see it, and I went to see it in a really cool little
I'm sorry.
theater.
I'm sorry. Is this soundtrack killer or thriller?
Touche.
Go ahead, keep going. Because I want to
Touche.
hear about this movie. Don't give away any spoilers, but I want to hear what you got to say about this. I want to hear what you like about this movie.
Again, the soundtrack again is one we all know. We all grew up on it from the 80s and the 90s. So you'll find yourself singing along and enjoying it. The other thing about it is again the energy of the audience going to see it in the theater. And when I went to see it, there was a little kid and he had his Michael Jackson hat, the glove, the white socks, and the black shoes. He had his whole outfit on, and I couldn't help it. I had to keep looking over there because whether it was the old school ABC or Beat It, he was just singing along and enjoying himself, and that just made me love the whole movie even more. As far as the
Nope.
story, I've read a couple of Michael Jackson biographies, and it
Mhm.
seems like I thought we got a better story. Well, it was the whole Jacksons from the miniseries with Lawrence Hilton Jacobs playing Joe Jackson. But I will say the standout performance, Jafar Jackson, his nephew, was amazing. Not just in the fact that he looked like his uncle, especially during the off the wall and early Thriller days, but also just the way he carried himself and his tone and his presence screamed Michael. So I think he did a phenomenal job. But to me, the standout performance and Nia Long was very good. I kept watching the movie going, oh, who is that actress? Who is that actress? And I couldn't get her name until like the end credits. So my bad, but she was good. But Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson
Really,
was
he's a good actor. He's a good
he,
actor.
he was chewing some scenery and I was there for it.
Wow.
If he doesn't get some
Now,
nominations or nods, you know what? They're just not doing it right. There's something
now,
there's something wrong.
I'm going to take away your black card for not knowing Nia Long when you see her.
You know what? I knew her. I couldn't
Yeah,
get her
that's
name
just
out.
gone. That's just gone. It's not only just your pop culture card; it's your black card for not knowing Nia Long when you see her. So we're going to take that from you. Okay. But um did any of the real Jacksons show up in the movie?
Uh, well, wouldn't that be a spoiler? I don't want to spoil. I don't want to
Okay.
spoil.
Let me tell you why I am like kind of iffy on seeing this, and I might
Okay.
wait for cable
What's your
because I
take?
know Janet Jackson is not involved.
I don't know what happened. Like the stream just stopped
Wow.
and it looks like it resumed. So we're back
Oh,
up. And now I'm looking like because I have it on TV. It looks like it's back up, but
okay.
nobody's here. So yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
let's
what
move
happened either
on.
because
Hey,
it's
life
just
goes
one minute
on.
I'm talking to one minute it's not doing anything at all. But that's okay. We're gonna
Now
keep it
I'm
moving.
looking like because I have it on TV. It looks like it's back up.
Okay. Well, we'll see if people come
Nobody's
back.
here.
We'll see
So
if people come back, but we're gonna keep going on. And I'm gonna say that my problem was that Janet was not. I don't know where I left off when it cut off, but
well,
Janet was not um involved in this.
mhm,
And from my understanding, Janet and Michael were the closest of the two siblings. Of all the siblings, they were close, and they weren't. If she's not in Paris, also backed away from her involvement with it too. So if his daughter and if his sibling that he's closest to back away from it, then I'm kind of sketchy on it. And then I saw one report that said that Janet was saying how this is Jermaine's way of just monetizing their brother's popularity and fame.
mhm. Well, because I believe Jermaine, they actually credited Latoya, Tito. A couple of the Jacksons were listed as like executive producer. Not sure what's going on. Not sure what's going on.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm back.
I don't know what's going on. It says we're still live.
Yeah, we're still live, so it's okay. I'm back. So
You keep
Jafar,
cutting out.
whose child is he?
I think he's Jermaine's son.
Yeah, see, and that was another thing. They were saying how Jermaine is using this to advance his son in the industry and whatever. And there's always been that debate on whether if Jermaine was jealous of Michael throughout everything. Um, excuse me. Um, so it's beef with so Lisa says it's beef with Jermaine and Randy and Janet. It's on Randy's side. I don't blame her because Jermaine is wrong for going after Randy's wife.
Oh, yikes. Tonight is the world's most painful stream. I don't know what's going on, why we're having so many technical glitches. I'm about to call it in a minute. Might have to call it. It looks like we're still streaming. He's here. He's here, but it's glitching hard. It's glitching hard. Let's get to tonight's topic before we lose it again because we are glitching hard.
Glitching hard. I don't know why we're glitching so hard, but our topic today is about Sid and Marty Krofft. The Krofft brothers, Sid and Marty. Sid Krofft was born July 30th, 1929, and he passed away April 10th of this year. And Marty Krofft was April 9th of 1937, and he passed away November 25th of 2023. And they were Canadian sibling team of television creators, writers, and puppeteers born as Sidus and Mephilopoulos Eulos, and they were Greek. That's why I messed up their names. They were Greek, and I couldn't pronounce their names right, so you can Wikipedia their names. But they were puppeteers, and they did a lot of shows that a lot of us grew up with, especially in the Generation X era. And We're going to go over some of the shows that Sid Marty Krofft did, and not all of the shows, because way too many. And once again, we only have an hour. So the first show that we're going to talk about is the Bugaloos. Now the Bugaloos, and look at those, look at those costumes. This, this is a show in the 70s, and it was about a British pop rock band of insect-like fairies and Tranquility Forest, who use their music to thwart the schemes of their rivals. We're still alive, and I keep cutting out. I don't understand it.
I know you keep cutting out, and then the whole stream cuts out, and then I have to click on to resume it and keep going. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let's go through the list. Let's kick through the list as fast as we can.
Okay, and next we have Pryor's Place. Wow. Next we have Pryor's Place with Richard Pryor, and they produced this show, Pryor's Place, with Richard Pryor. This is in the 80s, and Richard Pryor did this kids show. Believe it or not, Richard Pryor on a kids show. I don't know who thought of that, but there you go. And he did a good job at Pryor's Place, and it was a nice show. And then we have and it was a nice show. And then we have the ever popular Land of the Lost.
Ah, Land of the Lost.
It's the land of the lost. And they actually did a newer movie of the Land of the Lost, which was I never seen it, but I didn't want to see it because sometimes with these remakes, I like to die with the knowledge that I already know before they do. Because some of these remakes, I don't know. It's just not going to be good, and I know that. So I've never seen it to know if it's good or not, but it's not something people are talking about. But Land of the Lost was about this family that got lost in this underground world of dinosaurs and monsters and things like that, and they were in the Land of the Lost, and they were trying to get home. The next show we're going to talk about is Electro Woman and Dyna Girl, which I loved Electro Woman and Dyna Girl. Now, Sid and Marty Krofft also. Now, Electro Woman and Dyna Girl was a show that they did in the 70s, and it premiered on the Sid and Marty Krofft hour or whatever, the thing they did. They did, and Electro Woman and Dyna Girl was a television series, and this was done in the 76, a live action 76 television show. But then the picture you have up is the new iteration that they did, and I think 2003 or something like that, where they did a YouTube show of Electro Woman and Dyna. I seen that YouTube show. It was pretty cool.
Comes back, but the stream keeps going. So I'm going to keep talking. I don't know. Looks like I'm watching on the TV monitor above me that I'm freezing as well. So we just apologize that we are just glitchy tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of probably going to tell Kenny to cut to the number one show because I mean it's not working. It's not working. Hey,
I'm
you
here.
know what? I'm thinking, you know what? Going by your list, like, you know what? Let's leave these other shows behind and just cut to like, the popular shows, like the top 2 popular shows. Because I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna go the whole hour. Because if
Okay.
this keeps happening every 5 minutes, this is too chaotic.
Yeah, it is. Lidsville is one of the popular shows.
Oh no, I was thinking of the Banana Splits. I know that one more than I know Lidsville.
Oh, Banana Splits is what you're talking about?
Yeah. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I think we could have did a whole show on banana splits alone.
Oh, I don't think I was that invested.
I was. I was because the banana splits, that was very like it had all the show, and you know what? The banana splits had the show Huckleberry Finn, where
Oh,
they
yeah.
they were cartoons and then they touched something to turn real, and it was I love that. I love that. Banana splits were very do you know the names of the banana splits?
Oh gosh, I don't remember the names of the banana splits.
Beagle,
Um,
Bingo, Drooper, and Snorky.
I remember Bingo, Bingo, that sounds familiar.
But then they also had the show. Remember they had the show that the excerpt
Cause,
the
cause what?
Jungle Show.
Cause wouldn't you have like it was the banana splits, and in between they would have like um oh wow, they would show other shows. Like wasn't that with Tom Sawyer and Huck
Yeah,
Finn? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Tom Sawyer Huck
And
Finn,
what were the other
and
shows in there?
they would show Adam Ant, I believe. They would show Arabian Nights, and
Okay, yeah.
Jay North from Dennis the Menace voiced one of the characters of Arabian Nights. The Three Musketeers, Grow Adventures, Danger Island. Remember Danger Island? Uh-oh! Congo! And the guy that didn't talk would go through. Chungo was his name. And they would have a whole bunch of different shows, and they would have music, and they would play, and they were in an amusement park and everything else. And I always wanted to go to the amusement park that the banana splits were. I gotta find out what amusement park that was. I'm gonna have that for y'all. Find out what amusement park that was. And the big one is HR Puppet Stuff.
Who's your friend when things get rough? HR puffin stuff. Can't do little if you can't do enough.
You know,
HR puff.
I
That was
watched I watched the first episode of HR Puppet Stuff this yesterday.
oh, okay.
And it's amazing the things you can get away with back then that you couldn't get away with now.
Ah, so true.
Because the first episode they had talk because it's Living Island where everything talks. Like all